I know I have. Carrie Mileto is back with us, and she's got the cutest, coolest thing that you're gonna have in your kitchen, brand new, you know, for your kitchen. This is from Holstein. It's the heart and flower shaped non-stick brownie maker. Super easy, and it makes the coolest shapes of whatever you put in it.
Absolutely. Well, Holstein's all about making it fun and easy in the kitchen. So the only choice that you're gonna have is whether you'd like the red or the black. Yeah. So, you know, and I love the red because, of course, for Valentine's, why not? But, you know, you're gonna use this all year round, and here is why. This is a non-stick top and bottom maker, and what it's gonna do is it's going to give you, whether it's brownies, you know, typically it's gonna be brownies, but whether you wanna use this to make savories and sweets. I'm gonna give you lots of ideas as we go through this, but here's our brownies, which were done in 7 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
So that's what's so great about this, is it cooks so quickly, and it's gonna give you those fun shapes. So here's your heart, and then right in the center is gonna be that flower. So a lot of the times when you're doing baked goods, when you can give it a shape, that actually just takes it to a whole nother level. So you don't have to worry about getting any of those like stencil types or anything like that you have to purchase. It already comes in your maker and does it for you.
Good. So you don't have to be an artist.
That's
Let
right.
Holstein do it for you.
We make it nice and easy. That's the idea. So when you're done with just your first batch, notice how this is absolutely ready to go again. And that's why the nonstick is so important. Now, I'm going to use what's called our batter bottles, which you can also pick up, which makes cooking in our makers even easier. Now, you could totally spoon this in if you wanted to, but you can see how with the batter bottle, I'm able to just pop it right in. Very easy. Just fill it to the top like this. You can use a boxed batter. You can use batter that you make yourself. I'm using a brownie mix right now to go right back in, and that's it. So I just fill it to the top, and you know what? I want to point out this area right here where I went over. The reason this is so fabulous that it's non-stick is when we come back and pop these out, that's going to peel right off. They're still going to come out perfect, so don't even worry about having to be perfect with that part either. Now, it actually has a little locking feature at the front right here. This right here is your indicator light. It lets you know when it's warmed up. It only takes 2 minutes for these to warm up. So that's fabulous in the event that you forgot to make dessert. Maybe you're having people over. Somebody came over last minute. You go to your box batter, you whip it up real quick, you pop it in here. In less time than your oven takes to warm up, you're already revealing treats and goodies.
So good. And you made brownies, and think about that. These are the kind of treats that we love. And I like that. I even like the sizes too. They're not too big, great for portion size. If you don't want to eat a whole lot, you just want to, you know, you just want a great bite, you just want a nice sweet bite, you've got that right there. And then you can have fun decorating them.
And that's, you know, and that's the other thing. So maybe you want to do a fun activity. I'm trying not to be messy, but okay, let's try that again. But you know, you could do fun activities with the kids or grandkids. As adults, I absolutely enjoy this. Anytime I've taken this out when I've had people over for dinner parties and things like that, you can put out all the different ingredients and everyone kind of gets involved. We're going to give you a book that's actually going to come with this right off the bat, by the way, which is going to give you a lot of batter recipes to get you started, and even sauces to go with it as well. Now here we've moved over to our strawberry. So here we did a strawberry cake mix. So whether it's brownies or whether it's cakes, think about the last time you were in a bakery and they had petite little, you know, treats like this, and how expensive they can be.
They are. And it's because, you know what, they do a lot to make those shapes and all of that. Guess what? You had, what, 7 minutes?
That's
and you've got a great look.
That's
and you're not spending a lot of extra on this. This entire brownie maker is less than $25. And so normally it's closer to $30. We took $5 off the price, $5 off the shipping because it's free shipping. So you're saving $10 by getting this today. And wouldn't this be great for the kids to get them interested in cooking, to get them interested in, you know, kind of having fun in the kitchen? Or to get them interested in new flavors too, because sometimes you have to trick kids. You have to make it fun. You have to make it cute.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And here we've gone to our red velvet. So now all your favorite flavors and all the favorite things that you want, you can have ready in just minutes. And also think about those people in your life, whether that's you or your kids or your grandkids that may have allergies. So if they have allergies, you want to do sugar-free. You want to do gluten-free. You want my husband's gluten-free. So for me, it's important to be able to do a gluten-free treat for him and not have to pay through the nose for it, because that's where the prices absolutely go up the minute it says gluten-free. And so what I think is great, again, Here, we're just gonna take a moment. I would probably let these cool a little bit longer, but I'm just doing this to show you how easy it is. You can just go like that, and we did one where we did it in the middle and one where we went side to side. You just get some sprinkles, and when these cool, it is the cutest treat ever, and it only took you minutes to make it.
That's right, and only took you minutes. It was a lot of fun to do. It's easy to do. It's delicious every time, and remember, it's not just sweet, because sometimes you will want that after dinner something, but it can also be savory as well. So really think about these in a lot of different ways. And so I see that you're popping these out.
So these are my pancakes.
That's pancakes.
These are pancakes. So now take it to the morning. And not just pancakes. If you actually just slide right over here, I want to show you, we can even do eggs in here. So I actually did the eggs into heart shapes. Do you have a picky eater in your household, whether that's a kid or a grandkid, that just does not ever want to eat anything, but you put it into a shape and all of a sudden, now it's cool?
Yeah.
Well, here's the way to get them to eat more. So think about all the different ways that, you know, because it's a non-stick and because you can put pretty much anything in here, you're getting heat top and bottom. So think about all the various things. You could even do like a veggie cake. You could do like a meatless patty. You could put that in here and it warms them up into shapes. And I just think, you know, sausage. So if they have that formable sausage that you can buy. Here I'm doing a muffin mix. So I just got a berry muffin mix.
Wait, I noticed you're not spraying any like non-stick spray in here.
You do not have to. You can, but you don't have to. Again, that non-stick, you saw how every single time I'm pulling them right out.
But that's good that you don't have to, because that's one less thing you have to do, one less, you know, thing that you're eating.
My biggest thing I have to tell you about something like this, I don't care how cool an appliance is. You could show me something that makes something, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I've never seen that before. But if I realize in 2 seconds it's too hard to clean, I'm gonna use it once or twice, and then it's gonna end up sitting somewhere in a cabinet far off place, and I never see it again.
That's exactly right.
With this, you're gonna see, I'm actually gonna do that on purpose. Watch how I just made a total mess, because when we come back to these, what I want you to see is how it's going to tear right off, and that each one is still gonna be a perfect shape, so you can't mess up with this.
Okay.
And then I can peel it right off and put my next batch right in. The reason, again, that's important, we want things that are easy to clean. We want things that are easy to use. All you have to do is close it, it locks at the front, then you have that indicator light here. All you do is plug and play. So basically you plug it in, let it warm for 2 minutes, you're off to the races again and again and again. Every few minutes, you're gonna be popping out something else.
So let me ask you, you plug it in, and when the light is green, it means it's ready?
That means it's ready.
And when the light is red, that means it's cooking?
That's right.
Okay.
It's pretty easy.
You already know how to use this.
And then how about taking your soups and stews to another level? And these are very hot, so I'm gonna place them here for a second, then I'm gonna rip it. This is cornbread. So take your cornbread mix, and even your cornbread now can be little hearts and flowers. I
love this.
And you know, listen, I just have to say, when food is in shapes like this, even when you're an adult, this is still more fun. Sorry, it just is. Okay, now I am going to put cookies in here. So I can take my cookie dough, my favorite cookie dough. I'm just gonna place this in here. Now cookies take a little bit longer, so I want you to know that it's gonna take just a few minutes longer than that 7 I was talking about.
Okay.
Okay, but all you're gonna do is just keep an eye on them for when they get to where you want them to be. So I would roll your dough into a ball and then just press them down like you see me doing here.
Okay, and you know what, that, you know, that just lets us know after you make them the first time, you'll have an idea. Okay, well, now the cookies take 10 minutes or whatever.
Exactly. And you know, and it depends on the different cookies that you use and the different batters and all that sort of thing. So this, we're gonna go ahead and let that get started. Let's come back over here, and I wanna show you how absolutely perfect that cornbread is. Look at that, nice and soft, perfect consistency top and bottom, and you're gonna get nice and roasty toasty. And that's because, again, this maker works top and bottom to make everything perfect. When you wanna store it, I wanna come over here real quick, sorry. But when you wanna store it, the, plug, actually, thank you. I'm like, oh, it's so early. Okay, so then you can just put the cord in the plug right just like this. It's set straight up, so it actually stores very easy. You see how nice and small this is?
Takes up no space.
Exactly, because again, we're not looking for big things that are gonna take up tons of room or anything like that.
Absolutely, let me tell you real quick. Well, oh, the brownies are perfect.
They're
They're absolutely perfect. The 2 Flex is gonna expire tonight at midnight. So if you want these, as you're looking, look, peels right off.
Boom, perfect every single time. You can't mess this up.
Oh gosh, there's so many different things that you could do with this, and I love, Carrie is showing us, she's literally you know, taken out all of the brownies and the cakes and the cornbread that was already in, popped new ones in, and she's about to take them out again. It is that fast. So you're making, what is it, 7 at a time? Wait, let me see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at a time. And in 7 minutes, you've got more. And it's as fast as they come. If you want, I like that batter bottle. If you want that, check hsn.com for that. But this, in your choice of either red or in black, that's all you have to decide. You're gonna have hearts and the great little flower on the inside. Oh, and I like that you can kind of mix it up a little bit.
Think about it. So now you can do different things. Now, just because I'm filling every single one doesn't mean you have to. If you're just looking for that pre-proportioned nice snack and you're only 2 people, you just want to make 2 of them, you don't have to fill the whole thing up. You can do different flavors at the same time. It's totally fine. So now I did my cake batter and my brownie batter. So now I'm going to close this, and in about, 5 to 7 minutes, I'm going to come back and those are going to be perfect again. Okay. Now remember, we put in our red velvet, and here they are, absolutely perfect. So what's so great is, what I was telling you is, in less time than your oven takes to warm, your oven can take up to 10 minutes to warm up, you've already got a batch out. I had a friend of mine that used this for bake sales. Her daughter was involved with a lot of different, organizations, and she was able to get out like 100 different treats so quickly, because you're doing 7 at a time and you're going very quickly. And again, if you were in the oven, it takes, what, 12, 15 minutes, sometimes up to 17 minutes just to bake a set of cookies. So with this, every 7 minutes, something is coming out, and that's what I absolutely love about this.
I love that it's heating from the top and the bottom, so it's cooking evenly, it's cooking faster, it's cooking easier. You'll notice that Carrie has not pulled out a nonstick spray. She hasn't added anything extra. She's using her own, the batter that she likes with the ingredients that she likes and the things that she can eat. If you can't eat nuts, then you don't put them in. If you can't eat gluten, then you don't put it in.
And your ingredients, you're controlling, so you know whether they're a high quality ingredient, if you want to use organic, that sort of thing. So
how would I have done the eggs? Do I just crack the egg and put it right on in?
Crack it right into the hole. So you're just gonna go, so if it's a flour, okay, so I would probably personally let this go just about another minute, but they are done. But what I wanna point out real quick, because I don't wanna lose time, is look what happens. Do you see? Remember how I went over on this on purpose because I wanted to show you how this does not make a mess. It comes right off. So when I want to take these muffins out, and again, I would probably let them go, probably look another minute, but I just want to show you, look, you saw how I just spooned that in. It was all messy, not messy anymore. This is easy, it's fast. That's what we specialize in. We want you to have fun. We want you to not think. Baking can be really hard and confusing. So being able to do it like this means you're going to get out really yummy, delicious treats. How about taking your cornbread